Okay, this is cute. This is cute. It's your girl, KeyiaaG, Kia the GOAT, Kia that motherfucking girl. I usually say that as part of my tarot intro, because I don't have my face in the camera and stuff like this, so I still feel like that intro still kind of applies, because it's me. I'm that girl, you know? Like, hating bitches be like, you just now figuring out you that girl. Yes, because as a former people pleaser, I didn't think I was that girl. But this what I didn't found out before I even got on my spiritual journey. Like, no, after my spiritual journey, while my spiritual journey, people know who you are before you do. So now that I know that, it's like, damn, how the fuck did I let so many people play in my face? And they know who the fuck I was. They just didn't get no fuck. Because, you got a lot of people that know who you are, and they just simply don't give a fuck, because it's like they only talking to you for their own benefit, to get something out of you, instead of just literally being there for you. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, welcome to Sanity Sundays. I actually just post the videos on Sundays, but I pre-record them because I don't be at home Sundays. So Sanity Sundays, this is about where I basically do my mental health check-ins. Feel free to let me know your mental health problems or whatever in the comments. I do read my comments. I read my comments. I read every comment. I read comments that don't even got shit to do with me. And that's kind of my problem. I want to do a quick life update too. I can make this a part of my Sanity Sunday too, because I know some of y'all probably looked at my channel and seen that I was doing makeup videos, and then like years later I just jumped right into tarot. Like, update y'all, I'm still a makeup artist. I do makeup in my mom's basement or whatever, so I'm still an entrepreneur. I'm just venturing off to new things. I never really, Bella, why you gotta do that? Wow, come on. I hate when she want to start licking herself and shit while I'm recording, and it just be sounding nasty in the background and shit. Let me try to do a timeline jump, because I feel like I stopped YouTube 2019. So let's get into 2019. I had a job, but I was kind of in and out of jobs. So one thing about me is I can never keep up with a job for some reason. Like, and it don't even be my fault sometimes, but no, it don't be my fault sometimes. I know when to take accountability, but some of them jobs just be on bullshit with me for no reason. And you know what? I ain't got no control over their guidelines or whatever rules they have, or what type of information they look up on me type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I wouldn't be surprised if it was some shit on the internet that they seen. They was like, oh, I don't want to fuck with this girl. Like, I don't want to hire this girl. It's understandable, because I speak my mind all the time. I don't like following societal norms sometimes. Like, some societal norms is like, some is normal, and then some is just like, why is this even a thing? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about certain things. Did I have a boyfriend at the time? It was a lot happening in 2019, a lot happening in 2020, and it just started dying down probably in 2021, and it's 2022 right now. So I'm trying to think what I was going on in 2019. I think I had a boyfriend at the time. I probably did, I probably didn't. I don't know. I was in and out of jobs. I was going through like a depression and stuff like that. But I don't think I started going through my deep depression until 2020, because that's when I didn't have a car anymore. I still don't have a vehicle to this day. I had a car, and I was like literally the thing I used all the time to just get where I need to go or do what I want to do. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I was just getting myself into trouble type shit. I was fucking with people I ain't had no business fucking with, having people in my car, all type of shit. So I'm gonna take this next car I do get as an appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Because I am working towards getting another car. But I'm gonna just treat this one with more care. Like, I'm not gonna be so reckless. I'm going to be mindful with who I allow in my energy, especially my vehicle. Because if you smoke and you got a car, you know how people don't clean up behind themselves when you got a car and you smoke. And that shit pisses me off. I don't like, because you want to do that to your mama car, because your mama wouldn't even have you smoking in her car. And even if you was smoking in your mama car, you not gonna leave a whole bunch of wood wraps and tobacco and shit all on the floor. Like, I don't like people like that, bro. It's one thing to, like, okay, say for instance, it's one thing to drop some weed nuts on the floor, and then it's like, you know, you could barely pick it up because the car floor is sometimes like it got carpet, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a rug. So it is kind of difficult to pick up them weed crumbs, you know what I'm saying? But it's another thing where you actually rolling up and you full aware of the mess that you making and you just dumping shit on the floor just cause it's my car. Like, you don't have no type of respect for motherfucking shit. Motherfuckers don't have no respect for your shit until it's they shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason I'm low-key not gonna have people smoking my car no more. Because motherfuckers too old to not know how to clean up behind themselves. I'm sorry. Like, and it's some people that actually are mindful of the mess they made. So them the people that I'm gonna allow in my car regardless. If you mindful of your best, like, yes, I'm gonna have you in my car. But if you just don't give a fuck, that means you don't give a fuck about me. A lot of people don't give a fuck about you regardless. But it's like, if you don't give a fuck about my car, you really don't give a fuck about how I feel. Nah, 2019, I think I was fucking around my ex or some shit like that. I don't know. 2019, it was a lot of events going on in 2019. Like, 2019, I did get into a car accident at the end of 2019. I worked at TJ Maxx. I worked at TJ Maxx. I was at TJ Maxx for about 6 months, I think. So I was there from July all the way to December. And I had got into an accident. I got into a car accident. So let me tell you about the car accident, actually, because I feel like I'm jumping all over the place. The car accident in 2019 happened, and I had an early morning shift. So I was already kind of late to work anyway. I think I was an hour late to work, actually. But them people wasn't writing me no call, no shows. It was like, if you missed work, then you just missed work. If you didn't call in, it wasn't like they was gonna write you up and give you no consequences for it or something like that. But it was like they was also adding that shit up too. I don't like people like that, because it's like, if you know I'm doing something wrong, tell me right then and there, instead of waiting until something that literally don't have nothing to do with the job to tell me, like, oh, you was getting fired anyway type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you been wanted to fire me and you could have been did that. Don't wait until I get into a motherfucking accident or something like that to say, oh, you done already lost your job. Girl, fuck y'all in that white ass store, and if I get flagged for it, so what? Shit. Them people was racist as hell anyway, and just cause it's skin folk don't make them kinfolk. And I learned that firsthand with that damn job. But anyway, let me talk about the accident. If you ever lived in Chicago or whatever, if you live in Chicago, y'all know how long 119th is, right? So I had to been like making a turn from Princeton or whatever. So this is 119th. This is Princeton. I'm on Princeton, finna make a left turn. It's a 4-way intersection and a stop sign and some stop signs, right? So I already stopped at my stop sign, but this lady was still driving fast as hell. Like, she was still driving fast as hell. But I'm thinking she one of them drivers that drive fast as hell and just make them all of a sudden complete stops at the stop sign. No, I'm making my turn, my left turn, and this bitch was still driving. Yes, she was old, and I don't give a fuck if I call her a bitch, because you too grown to just be running through stop signs. I don't care if you was late to church. You could have just killed me. Like, this lady, like, really T-boned me, G. Like, she T-boned the fuck out of me. And then she tried to make it seem like it was my fault for not stopping at the stop sign and shit. That's how I knew she was on bullshit with the insurance company and shit. I guess I called my insurance company too late because she called her insurance and basically told them that the accident wasn't her fault, which it was. And I feel like that's low-key illegal because how are you able to lie to your insurance company when the police report clearly fucking say you was at fault of the fucking accident? I'm not gonna lie, TJ Maxx was like one of them. I didn't like the job. I just fucked with my coworkers, and I still fuck with some of the people that work there to this day. Some of them don't even work there no more, and it be so fucking crazy. And I feel like this is like this with any job I ever had. Like the old crew that was there, or whatever the case may be, I still try to get in touch with that old crew just because I really felt like, you know, them was my friends at the time. Because when I enter a job, I enter this job like I'm just here to work, go about my day, and that's it. But when the coworkers is actually friendly and like really see you a cool person, hell yeah, I'm finna keep touch with your ass even after I get fired. But it just be crazy, like even the old crew that you was working with after you leave, the same people don't even be there no more at the same job. And I just be like, damn, like I don't be trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I just be thinking like, did I influence y'all to leave? But it couldn't, I don't want to think like that because everybody always have their own different reasons of leaving a job, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a simple fact, like, I noticed that with every job I have, though. I noticed, like, the crew that I worked with after I leave that job, that same crew not there no more. Well, I said, I do be expecting the same people to still be there after I left the job because you was there before I got the job. So I expect you to kind of still be there after I leave the job. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the main character syndrome in me because I kind of look at other people as NPCs in a way. So that's my fault. And my favorite job was Best Buy, y'all. And I was so upset that I was only a seasonal person at Best Buy because all my coworkers was really so fucking friendly, bro. Like, they made me feel like it was okay to interact with my coworkers because my job at Beggars made me feel like don't try to socialize with none of your coworkers because none of these motherfuckers fuck with you anyway. So that's how I felt. And on top of that, Beggars kind of gave me like they was racist. Like every black person got fired. Beggars definitely made me feel like I couldn't be friends with none of my coworkers. And I know some of y'all probably like, you shouldn't be friends with none of your coworkers anyway. But it was the simple fact that Best Buy gave me that friendly energy. So it's like, why would I not reciprocate that energy and be on some, I don't fuck with y'all, I'm a bitch type shit? You know what I'm saying? If you giving me the friendly energy back, I'm going to reciprocate that shit because I'm a friendly bitch too. So it's like, it was just astonishing to me that how friendly everybody was at that job. And then on top of that, it was so easy. Like that was probably the most easiest jobs I had. I felt like I was on the fucking road, G. I didn't ever think I was capable of selling somebody a TV out of Best Buy, getting somebody to buy a video game, all that other shit, making people apply for Best Buy credit cards, all type of shit. You know how the store be trying to have the customers apply for the store credit card and shit. I ain't never was the type to like do that shit, but it was like the fact that I was getting good. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta keep this job, bro. It's so quick, smooth, easy. It only get busy during the holidays. Like, everybody every day is not coming in to buy no TV, Joe. Like, so I was kind of sad about that. I was kind of sad about my Best Buy job not being my permanent job. But you know, some jobs ain't meant for you to be there forever, so it's okay. I actually had the Best Buy job before the TJ Maxx job, and I had the Beggars job before the Best Buy job. So for me, my employment was Beggars. It was Beggars, Best Buy, TJ Maxx, then Walmart. I don't even want to get into the Walmart one, but I am gonna get into Walmart. Walmart actually wasn't a bad fucking job, mind you. Walmart was 2020. I only had this job for 4 weeks. TJ Maxx was 2019. Best Buy was 2018 going into 2019. And Beggars was 2016 to 2018. I want to say a salesperson, but also a stocks person. So I was just basically putting everything back in my department and shit like that, like with all the recalls and woo woo woo, all that other shit, breaking down pallets, have my box cutter, all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I actually don't know why I got fired from this job. I still don't know why I got fired from this job to this day. They said it had something to do with my background, but they told me I passed my background check. Because I remember I tried to apply for Amazon and my background check came out. My background check came out like it was a pending misdemeanor on my background. And I'm not going to say I didn't know about it, but I'm like, what do you mean it's pending? You know what I'm saying? Do I have the misdemeanor or not? So according to my mom, I had found out like whether it's pending or not, people can still see the charge on your background. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So now I'm sitting here thinking like motherfuckers looking at my background check and they just not trying to hire me because they think I'm just going to assault some customers, or I'm just going to assault the employees. Regardless of who I am going to assault, they think I'm going to assault somebody at the job just based off the background. And that's understandable coming from a business owner, but it's like, if it's pending, why not trying to get to the bottom of it? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you look forward to interviewing this person, ask them, why is this charge still pending, and did you already take care of this charge? I mentioned that to the Walmart supervisor. Like, I went to court for this shit. The shit is taken care of. So it's like, you know, I know how to keep my hands to myself. I don't just be beating up people for no reason. Like, no, you gotta really like take me there in order for me to put my hands on you, G. Because this motherfuckers to this day still surprised that I even get into a fight. And I don't know if they mean that shit like they thought I was scary, I'm a scary bitch or something, or they just don't see me as the fighting type of person. I don't fight like that, but I let it be known, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me because I don't fuck with other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't play with you, so don't play with me. That's all. I let it be known. But when you get to popping your guns, popping your, talking your shit like you really that bitch, like you really can beat my ass or something, now I gotta see what you working with because now you got me fucked up type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think I went through heartbreak probably twice, and my dumb ass really sat there and thought I was gonna get back with my ex or some shit like that. But it's like, if your ex, this how I was thinking, like if your ex treat you a certain way, not in no bad way, but it's like it be giving a vibes like, okay, you like me, I like you too, we still like each other after all this time. So I'm thinking like we gonna get back together type shit. We're probably trying to make this work. No, you already have a bitch. I don't even want to get into that. Like, I was basically being a side bitch to my first boyfriend. I wasn't fucking with it. Like, I was fucking with him, but I wasn't fucking with the situation. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that kind of hurt me, like, because this was somebody I cared about a lot. So it just be like, damn, how the fuck can you put me last to motherfuckers that don't even give a fuck about you? That's low-key how I feel about everybody in my life a little bit. But it's like, real shit though. How can you put me last to people that don't even give a fuck about you? I don't understand. Eventually, at a certain point, you get tired of hurting your own feelings, dealing with certain bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with certain bullshit. And it's just like eventually you just ask God to give you the strength to heal yourself. God can't heal you. He could give you the strength for you to heal yourself, but he can't heal you. It's not the higher power responsibility for them to heal you. You know what I'm saying? You your own person. You have your own individuality. Just because they know what's going on in your energy don't mean they obligated to heal you. Whether that sound like that makes sense or not, but it's like, I feel like God can only give you the strength for you to heal yourself. He can't heal you because that's kind of like entitlement. You know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't even have to work. You didn't even have to put in the work for you to heal. You just asked him to heal and then your wish is my command. Like, no, you have to put in the work to heal. You have to figure out what triggers you. You have to figure out your emotions. You have to articulate yourself in a way you understand yourself and other people will understand you. it's more to this shit. It's a lot to this healing shit. For real, for real. Like, I wasn't always this aggressive. I really was a sweetheart at a point. I was a sweetheart, and people just, like, you know, people just keep deliberate. I can't even say the word. But people just be doing fuck shit. And I don't be knowing if it be out of spite or some people be trying to. One thing I hate is a motherfucker that's trying to perform a test on you, and it's like you ain't doing nothing but being genuine to this person, and then they trying to put you up to a test, and you don't even know that you being put up to a damn test. Why is you putting me up to a test? You ain't putting that nigga up to no test. You ain't putting that bitch up to no test, but you want to put me up to a test because you feel like it's too good to be true. You just lost out on a good fucking person, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault at the end of the day. And you lose good people by doing shit like that. I feel like you only put people up to a test if you know for a fact this person intentions is up to no good. And if they prove you right, it's like, I already knew. But at the end of the day, it's like, why is you putting me up to a test? I don't need to be put up to no damn test. I fucking remember I had prayed to God and shit like that. I had prayed and shit because I was so tired of my feelings being hurt. I'm so tired of not knowing who real and not. So I prayed and I asked God, like, remove all the fuck people out of my life. I ain't say it exactly like that, but you know, you catching my drift. I asked him to remove all these fuck people out of my life. Like, get all these fuck niggas, fuck bitches out of my life. Whoever real, get the fuck on. Whoever fake, not whoever real. I'm talking too fast. Whoever fake, get the fuck on. Lost my two main female friends at the time, and it was just like, wow, how the fuck did I lose both of y'all at the same time on the same day? And then that shit really had me feeling like I was the problem. Because how the fuck did I lose both of y'all at the same time, at the same day? But I have to remember, like, I did pray. I prayed motherfuckers out my life. I didn't even have to say no names. I didn't have to say no names. That's why I'm straight. I'm forever straight. And I'm not gonna say that's kind of why I feel like the universe on my side a little bit, because my intentions is pure. I don't come off as like I'm just so innocent and everybody else do me bad. Like, no, I'll take accountability for the fuck shit I've done, but it's just a simple fact. Why are you trying to make it seem like you didn't do any wrong either? You know, I don't have no problem talking shit out with nobody. It's just, I want you to hold yourself accountable the same way I'm holding myself accountable. And I feel like that's a mistake I made too, because I feel like just because I hold myself accountable, I be thinking just because I hold myself accountable that the next person gonna hold themselves accountable too. No, they just looking at you like you just putting all the blame on yourself and not blaming me for nothing. Thank God. Like, what the fuck, bitch? If you don't insert your blame in this, like, you know the fuck shit that you did. You know what you done. You know what you done. So why are you trying to sit here and make it seem like that I just did everything fucking wrong and you can't even tell me what I did wrong, for real? You can't even tell me what I did wrong. Oh, by the way, this is my yin. I mean my yang. My boyfriend has the yin. But yeah, I just wanted to show that. I don't mind having no conversation with nobody or nothing like that. Like, I don't mind having no conversation about something I went wrong in or something you feel like I did was wrong. I don't have no problem talking about that because, for one, we all grown as hell. I was on YouTube when I was like 18, 19. I'm 22 years old now. We grown as fuck. And some people don't even think that some people don't even know that I'm 22. Some people think I'm still like 16, 18, 17. But I guess that's the personality. I guess I just come with young energy. You know, I be trying to get, like, I did make a post about this a while back. I felt like I said I was trying to give grown and sexy, but I really be giving young and turn. I do give young and turn. I just don't act on the young and turnness sometimes. You know, I be young and turn when I want to be young and turn. But as far as Everything else, I'm grown, sexy, and chill. And I ain't gonna say fully grown, but I'm a young adult. I mature in so many ways. Like, I don't feel like I'm the most mature person in the world. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all. Like, just because I think I know how mature I am, that don't necessarily mean like I'm just some boring ass bitch. Like, I'm boring to a certain occasion, but it's like I'm not boring. Clearly the personality's not boring. I'm not dry. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes I just give the nonchalantness, you know. And for the astrology bitches on my page, if you fuck with astrology, and some of y'all probably want to know my big three: Sun, Virgo, Capricorn, Moon, Sagittarius, rising. That's get into the moon's trans or the planets transitioning into full moons and shit like that. I ain't getting into that part of astrology yet. I'm only into like the zodiac signs part, the zodiac signs and the personalities and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't expect every person to be exactly like their zodiac sign. You feel me? Because like with a natal chart, when it comes to a natal chart, you can have different placements in different areas that also dictates your personality. That one sun sign is just, it doesn't just dictates the whole thing. And I feel like that's why the people that don't believe in astrology don't believe in astrology, because they don't even know it's more to just your sun sign. It's more to just your moon. It's more than just your sun, your star sign. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole chart that you got to look through. You got a whole chart that you got to be able to look at and also identify. You know, I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of things you got to figure out on your own. And I personally feel like I did a lot of shit. I walked a lot of ways so a lot of other bitches can run. And if that sounds too cocky, that's perfectly fine. But I do strongly feel like I'm still walking so other girls could run. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay, because at least I'm aware of my journey. I'm aware of how slow things going. I'm not trying to beat myself up about it no more. You know, just take shit one day at a time. Be okay and stop beating yourself up about certain shit. It's okay to make a mistake, but you always can change your pattern too. And I don't know what I was going to say after that. More than one mistake is a choice. You chose to do that shit at that point. Like, it's not no, I keep making the same mistake. No, baby, you chose that. You chose that. And I don't try to make it seem like I'm perfect and shit like that, because I'm not. But it's like, come on, be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Bella, baby, ain't nothing over there. Oh, I got a dog now. Yo, come here, Bella. Come here. I don't even think they could see you. I can't pick her up. Why am I trying to pick her up? This is a big ass dog. Okay, let me try to put her in the camera. Y'all see her? Look. Hey, Bella girl. Hey, girly. Ooh. Let me put my camera back, because now you starting to fuck shit up. Bella is 3. She will be 4 June 8th, 2023. Or June 6th. No, June 6th. So my baby's a Gemini. She be talking her shit. And you know, I used to have a love-hate thing for Geminis, but now that I'm into astrology, I realize how compatible me and Geminis really are. Especially Gemini women. Like, Gemini women is so fucking articulate. Like, they are the best communicators. Virgos and Geminis are both ruled by Mercury. So I just have the most fun talking to them, because we could click on any type of level. So a Virgo and a Gemini talking, it's like you never get bored, I feel like. And that's why I like Gemini women so much. Now, Gemini men, I don't know, child. I don't know, child. I don't know. I feel like that about all men, really. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Gemini men, child, I don't know. I be feeling like some of y'all could be smart when y'all want to be smart, but some of y'all are really smart. But then it's like some of y'all slow and smart at the same time. That's a lot of people, though. I'm not gonna try to put astrology into that, though. I actually haven't been depressed since 2020 or 2021, maybe. I've been doing a lot of shadow work and stuff like that. So I've been identifying what triggers me, why I get attacked so easily. You know, like, I remember when I first really started getting into my journey, I started being ashamed of the videos that I was watching on YouTube. Like, I always watched a lot of self-love videos. That's what I was trying to say. I watched a lot of self-love videos, and I kind of felt ashamed for doing that because it was like, bitch, why you need YouTube videos to love yourself? Some people like to make fun of you for doing shit like that, but it's like, it's not a lot of people that congratulate you for actually trying. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something, like, right now, I'm just not realizing. Like, I never congratulated myself for actually trying to heal and trying to love myself better. And it wasn't on some, I never looked at self-love as like, I think I'm better than everybody else. I always looked at self-love as a way to, like, if you never was protective over yourself and your inner child back then, this is the time to do it now. Or you always have the opportunity to do it. Because it's never too late. It's never too late to try to heal your inner child. But it's like, I feel like don't wait too late. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait too late. I feel like I got started at the right time because I'm still young. I'm trying to not make the same mistakes that I made, but I don't feel like I have. So I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job as far as like my mental health and shit like that. But don't get me wrong, I still get sad. I still get angry, all type of shit. I still be raging sometimes, but you know, sometimes you just gotta allow yourself to feel your emotions and then just instantly jump right back into that. I'm straight. I know who the fuck I am. I'm straight. I'm only feeling like this because such and such and such and such. And that's another thing. When you able to identify why are you feeling the way you feeling, you gonna go so far. I swear to God. Because as much, I hate having them days when I be sad and I don't know why I'm sad. I'm just sad for no reason. And sometimes I really be wanting to get to the root of the problem of why I'm so fucking sad and shit. But sometimes you just sad, you know. Sometimes you could just be sad and it's okay. But it's also important to know that don't let those emotions take control of you. You can feel them, you can identify them, you can do whatever you want, but do anything but let them motherfuckers control you, because when you react off your emotions, you're gonna lose every time, G. I promise. Like, I promise you. Like, I love when I tell myself to calm down and actually think clearly, because I notice I make the best decisions when my emotions is not involved. And that's not me saying I need to be cold or anything. But when my mind is clear, I'm a dangerous motherfucker, G. Like, I make the almost right decisions every time when my brain is clear and when I'm not in my feelings. I could be in my feelings, but it's like, sometimes you got to sit aside and think like, well, what's the right possible decision to make? What's the most logical decision to make? I'm a makeup artist. I'm still a makeup artist. I read tarot cards. You know, I'm just unpredictable. You never know with me. You know what I'm saying? And this is my only wig. So if you see me with this wig more than once, I don't give a fuck. I feel like I got scammed out this wig. I got scammed out this wig. So I'm going to wear this wig until every fucking hair strand come out, because Ali Pearl, count your motherfucking days. I wanted to do this wig influencer shit, but it's like, I don't want to do this wig influencer shit if people gonna be scamming people. I don't want to be a part of no brand or company that just scams their customers out of some weak ass hair, trying to make it seem like, oh, they got the best hair in the world. No, don't attach my name to that shit. I'm a genuine person, and if some hair not good, I'm going to tell my fans or my support, not my fans, my supporters. I'm going to tell my supporters that the hair is bogus. Don't cop no hair from them. I'm really honest. So any hair company that know they sell some bogus hair don't need to send it to me unless they really truly want a genuine review, an honest review. I'm not finna lie. I'm not finna fake my font. I don't fake my font for nobody. Period. They not even paying hair influencers as much as they need to be getting paid when y'all be trying to negotiate other hair influencers out their prices and stuff, but you want your stuff to be promoted. You want your business to be promoted, but you negotiating the influencer out their prices based off how much they post. You found them somewhere, right? You clearly seen they post. So now you trying to make it seem like they don't post that much for you to be paying them. Just say you broke. Just say you broke. You got all that fucking hair in that hair company. You can't even pay your influencers what they deserve. That's how I feel about TikTok. Oh, and speaking of which, I had went viral on TikTok a couple times. And that's another reason why I took a break off TikTok, because I kept going viral for stupid shit. Like, it was for some reason, like that TikTok algorithm, whenever it comes to a stupid ass video or a stupid ass opinion, you want to get out. Come on. Like, whenever it came to a stupid ass video or a stupid ass opinion or something like that, that shit always went viral. And it's like, I'm not understanding why the stupid shit that I say on that app get taken so seriously, but the realest shit I be saying do not touch that algorithm at all. And I don't be having time for that. They kept striking me with community guidelines, all this other shit. They be letting people bully you. Woo, woo, woo. You gotta respond to your supporters or respond to the haters a certain way. Girl, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Like, for real, for real. Like, not y'all, but fuck y'all haters. Like, for real, for real. Y'all ass be doing too much. Worry about the wrong shit. And I made a TikTok video talking about, I basically said Glorilla not fucking ugly or something like that. And then some little weird bitch, whatever, they all in my comments talking about some, you only made this video because y'all look alike. I'm like, hold the fuck on. Like, wait, just cause you see two light-skinned bitches with big noses don't mean they look alike now. Like, come on now. But y'all was trying to gun her down for her features, though. Y'all was trying to clown her for her features. But she don't really get no fuck, though, because I even seen her say, y'all trying to call me ugly. Me being ugly got me rich. She don't get no fuck. And that's why I love her. That's why I love Glorilla G. Like, I was on TikTok trying to go viral for my makeup videos, but I wound up going viral just off me talking shit. But it just started becoming problematic when weird ass people get in my comments and shit, and I don't be wanting that energy. So it just be like, I'm finna just stay off TikTok because it's a certain energy I don't want to bring. It's a certain energy I don't want to attract. I be trying to interact with my mutuals, but the other, it's gonna be a long ass day before I block every fucking person that says some weird ass shit to me in my comments. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. People are weird. People are weird, especially when it comes to this internet shit. People are weird. They feel like they could just say any and every fucking thing to you and not gonna suffer the consequences. Bitch, you gonna suffer consequences fucking with me. Spiritually, physically, mentally, all type of shit. I don't give a fuck. Because one thing I do let be known is don't fucking play with me. And if you play with me, you ain't doing nothing but entering a danger zone. And some bitches like to get dangerous, and I like to get dangerous too. So what's up? Yo, I'm going to try to give me a little Q&A or something done or whatever next Sunday. Or, you know, just leave me some more topics to review on for Sanity Sundays, because I like talking about mental health. I like talking about depression, anxiety, all that other shit, because I don't like the motherfuckers that say that shit not for sympathy, but like people that try to make it seem like it's so quirky to have a mental illness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like motherfuckers that be like, oh, I got anxiety, and they just use that anxiety as an excuse to act a certain way. Like, no, you don't have anxiety. You're just fucking stupid. That's all I have for Sanity Sundays, though. I did this color. I did a watercolor method. I think I still have the video on my TikTok page, if I'm not mistaken. But if I don't, I'm going to find it, and I definitely will share it with you guys. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one.